If you are wondering how I got into this situation here, crawling on the beach with a bunch of rad humans, I will say it's because the fitness industry and the medical industry have both failed my body with chronic injuries and pain. I had hip surgery actually 10 years ago, and I'm going to show a photo of that at 21 or 22 years old. I had been through physical therapy. I had been through all of the clamshells, all of the corrective exercises, and was in chronic, constant pain, hurt to do anything. Now, after I had the hip surgery, here I am, probably 3 years after the hip surgery. Guess what? Still had pain. So it got to the point where, I was training really hard. I was like, okay, let me just get strong. Build up all my strength back. But not once did the orthopedic surgeon or the physical therapist ever look at my movement and loading patterns. And look at this nonsense here. We've got insane collapsing of the foot. There's absolutely no arch. I'm loading in this pattern of like the K shape, the valgus knee. Oops. Which can cause hip impingement. Because right now I've got valgus and collapse. And my hips are sitting forward and just collapsing in and forward. No one ever told me that. And I happen to have this video so that I can see. But the reason that the hip surgery didn't do anything to last long term was because of my relationship with gravity. And it's on the left side as well. But it's way worse on that right. So here I am thinking, I'm going to just continue getting stronger. And look, that even went into some valgus there. I'm going to continue getting stronger. And that's going to help my hip. So here I am in this same position that I'm already stuck in. I've got a braced core. I've got external rotation happening at the hips, at the feet. Everything's pointing out to out. And as I come up, you'll see my glutes are shortened, in a shortened position. Right there. So I'm locked out at the top in that shortened position, hips forward, toes away. And this is not a pattern that you want to be running or walking in. It's not a pattern that you want to be stuck in. So why is the fitness industry pushing this so hard? And I fell for it so hard. That being stronger is how you get out of pain. Being more powerful is how you push through things and get better, or even get better at sport. It's just so not true. How we get better feelings in our body and get out of pain, get freedom in our body, is how we load our body. And I'm training myself to load myself in this gosh awful way right here. Yeah. So, I'm thinking, I gotta get stronger. Same thing. I'm always in that external rotation, braced core, shortening the glutes. Never training the glutes in that lengthened position. Then I went to kettlebells thinking, this is going to be better. Get away from the barbell, get it to the kettlebell. Well, everything I'm doing is hips forward, toes out, hips forward. Not a position of walking. I want my hips to be working together. Very quad dominant. Same thing here. Let me finish that rep at the top. Boom, hips go forward. You're never going to walk in that position. Let me show you what that looks like. I don't want to be walking here. I want to be walking here. Hips working together. So, anyway, now I've changed a lot. I've had to learn a lot in the last year. And I'm figuring out how I can create space in my spine, in my hips, and strengthening my glutes in a lengthened position that is made for locomoting, walking, running, getting around. When are we ever just going up and down all the time? Even squatting to the toilet. Um, it's not just, we don't have to have that braced spine. We can move more fluidly. So here I am learning how to load from my foot. I've changed my feet and my arches completely. And I'm learning how to have a bow shape. Whoops. A bow and a corner. So I've got, let's see. Yeah, exaggerated there, but just learning how my hips can work together. This is the position that you're playing sports in. This is the position that you're walking in. We've got this nice bow shape. Hip is sitting back, creating space in the front, and then I've got the other side closing in to face the same direction, head over foot. This is the pattern of fluidity. This is the pattern of flow. This is the pattern of walking in a pain-free, impingement-free way, and a strong way. So anyway, hope this helps somebody. I will now be accepting clients to teach people this. So learning how to decompress your spine and your body internally through internal pressure, and then learning how to load into your glutes and have your whole body working together in harmony from the ground up. Cool.